India has sent a bold message not to Iran, not to China, but to the US this time. In a move that is making headlines across the world, New Delhi has made it very clear that American sanctions will not apply to the Chabahar Port project in Iran. Yes, India is going ahead full steam with one of its most strategically important infrastructure venture, despite growing pressure from Washington and the Trump administration's tough stance on Tehran. Hello and welcome to TimesXP. I am Triti and let's break down what's really happening in the geopolitical world here. Now, the Chabahar port, located in Iran's southeastern coast, is not just another port. For India, it's a geopolitical lifeline, basically a getaway that allows New Delhi to access Afghanistan and Central Asia without going through Pakistan, which has long blocked India's trade routes. In short, Chabahar Port is India's direct route to the heart of Eurasia. Under a 10-year deal signed last year, India Port Global Limited committed nearly $370 million to expand and modernize Chabahar. The goal is very simple here. The goal is to turn this port into a regional trade hub that can actually be a rival port of Pakistan, the Gwadar port. Now, this port is developed by China under the Belt and Road Initiative. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The US has sanctions on Iran targeting almost every major sector, right? From oil to banking to infrastructure. And normally that would make it impossible for India to work on such a project. But Washington made a rare exception for Chabahar, calling it a vital one for Afghanistan's economy stability and the regional connectivity as well. However, with Donald Trump back in the power and pushing for tougher sanctions on Iran, once again, there were fears that India's Chabahar port could get caught in the crossfire, but India's response has been very firm and very confident. The Ministry of External Affairs has stated clearly that the port project is outside the scope of US sanctions, effectively reminding Washington that Chabahar is not just about trade, it is about strategy, sovereignty and balance. And this is where India's diplomatic tightrope walk becomes fascinating. On one side, New Delhi has deep ties with Russia and Iran, critical for its energy needs and regional access as well. On the other hand, it relies on the US for defense partnership, high-tech trade and geopolitical support against China. Now, balancing both is no easy task, right? But this announcement shows that India isn't really afraid to draw its own red line. And make no mistakes here, this is more than just a port. Chabahar represents India's answer to China's growing influence in Indian Ocean. While Beijing is building ports from Sri Lanka, India is quietly securing its own strategic corridor, one that stretches from Arabian Sea to Central Asia. What does this mean going forward? It means that India is playing the long game, refusing to bow to America's pressure while keeping diplomatic doors open with all the sides. In a world where alliances are constantly shifting, New Delhi is reminding everybody that it will make decisions based on national interest and not foreign demands. In the end, Chabahar Port isn't just a port. It's a message from India to the world. We will cooperate with everybody, but we will be not controlled by anybody.